2 days after the deadly terror attacks in Kampala, it has emerged that one Kenyan was killed and another remains unaccounted for.
So we are not sure whether this ID of Ahaemba relates to one of the torsos that have yet to be identified through the DNA.
75 people fell victim to the blast, 73 of whom have been positively identified. 2 remain unidentified after their heads were decapitated from the torso. Meanwhile, a suicide vest recovered in a dustbin at a third site in Kampala heightened security fears in Uganda, with information that those behind the attack had planned to launch another onslaught in that country.
It's a suicide vest, but at the same time, it could also be used on its own without necessarily having a person to be there.
Suicide vests have become a common tool of destruction for terrorists. While owning up that they took part in the attack in Uganda, Somali-based terror outfit Al-shabab hinted that no suicide bomber died in the blast. A typical explosive vest, security experts say, involves stuffing roughly 27 pounds of explosives and iron shrapnel into a bag. The explosives are then wired to a couple batteries and passed on to a simple trigger device. The suicide bomber has only to flip the switch and the effect is devastating. Suicide bombers also use a special belt or vest. The pockets of these garments contain explosives and ball bearings. The explosives are connected to a detonator, which in turn connects to a pocket trigger. This is the first ever suicide attack by Al-shabab outside Somalia, and regional governments are on high alert for more attempts. US President Barack Obama has warned that Al-Qaeda is not relenting on its resolve of launching more attacks. Denison Sarigo, KTN Prime.